Bunny is first. Bunny, you did it. Bunny is first. Bunny is first. Tanya Scott Green is second. Jean is third. Bunny, where are you, Bunny? You must have had your hand on the right on the. Must have had your hand on, right on the trigger. Just went for it. Gloria is fourth. One, two, three, four. Lynn is fifth. Linda is sixth. Lily is seventh. Chat is eighth. Angela is ninth. And Joyce Paris, who is with us every single Friday night except one. She's number 10. Tam Tam is 11. Deanna, hello. Good to see terrific Terry Mobley on with us. Also, Tiffany Fallback Bullock. Hey, good to see Trisha on. So we have Trish and Chad on for the first time in a minute. Good to see Denise on and Joan. Liliela, hello. Shakina, hello. Good to see Barbara on, and good to see Patricia on. Brother Keith Kimball has joined us. Good to see him. Lenora Moore, hello. Barbara Pinckney, my stepsister, kind of, sort of, is on. And Bunny is explaining now how she did it. She is back. So we're glad to have her back. Good to see you, Yolanda. Thank you for joining us. Susanna, good evening to you. Patricia Johnson, thank you so much. As it has been a very long and challenging week. Lita is on, and always good to see Lita on as well. Robert Richards is on. Hello, Robert. Hope you're doing well. All right. And now Lilia is telling Judy that it's time for Friday Night Live. So we appreciate that as well. So, wait a minute. Hey, Faye. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. She said, let her come back to see her friend. I am so glad that you came back to see your friend, Aviana, because your friend was looking for you. So I hope you had a good week, and I hope you enjoyed the snow, because this is not going to happen again until you like 20. We can't take it. So thank you. Jeanette Grant is on. Linda is on from Reno. What's the temperature in Reno, Linda? Stepsister's in the house. All right. Lilia is letting everybody know. Good to see Mama Marsha on as well. And Patricia wants to know how our girl Aviana is going. Felicia, thank you for joining us. Hope that you're doing well. Brenda is coming to the room as well. Good to see Alvernia Jackson on. You're right. I felt like it was Friday Night Live every single day. Margie Jefferson, good to see you. Lisa Wiggins, hello. Good to see Snowy on. Good to see Monia from Ruin Thai, which is our favorite Thai restaurant. Shaka Smith is in the room. Good to see Sharon Renee on. Hope you're doing well. Dana Jones says hello to everybody. All right, so today in Reno, where Linda is, it is 54. Tomorrow's high is only 32 degrees. Good for you, okay? We've been going through this all week. Good to see Edith on, Jacqueline Grant on, all the women. Stella Shabazz is on. Good evening. Good to see Serena on from South Kakalaki. Linda, happy Friday to you. Good to see Natalie Tate in the house. Norda, hello, good to see you. Terica, how you doing? Where you been? Tia, good evening to you. Miss Tika, hello, happy Friday. Christy Ellis, good evening. Nikki, hope you're doing well. Faye is doing good. So she's cheering every 5 minutes. So we have to see, we have to get Aviana on to see her do her cheer. Brother Alan Wright has joined us. So it is an official Friday night When Alan Wright steps into the room, Valerie Osborne, good to see you. Lisbeth Moore, hello, hello. Mama Barbara Kaufman, good to see you, ma'am. I saw you this week. Georgia Davis, good to see you. Um, and the child is on. Oh my, okay. Crystal Kaufman has joined us at a decent hour. Snowy, it is Friday. And Sharon, we love the snow, we hate the ice. Amber, good to see you. Jacqueline Graves, thank you. I appreciate you. Sherry Wright, good evening to you. Julia Bright Dinkins, happy Friday night to you as well. And Richard, oh wow, so Richard Dinkins is on, but okay, now Joy is on. All right, y'all are not synchronized in the right way. It's supposed to be Richard Joy, Rich Joy. I mean, so Ann snuck in between you all. So hello, Richard. Hello, Ann, and hello, Joya. Joya, and then hello, Joy. Vanessa, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We appreciate you. Danita Joe, it is going okay. And Angie is in the house. So good to see Angie, and we appreciate Angie and Miguel. Miguel out there offering his services for first responders that have to get to work. My favorite, like, roly-poly place is open tomorrow is on Barnard Street. Matter of fact, we might just do a meetup there. We'll just all go to roly-poly. They have some good food, good, like, quick lunch food, get it and go. Great service too. So roly-poly right on Barnard Street, like between what street is that? Is that State? No, yeah, State Street and Broughton Street. So great place. Good to see Reverend William Easton on as well. Dana, I'm going to leave. That's no there. Good to see Net on, as well as the Archbishop Nathaniel Smalls. Thank you, thank you. Terica, you are not going to do that to us today. No, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. You ain't going to do that to us. Good idea, but you're not going to do that to us. You're not going to rob us at our moment. Good to see Kathy Grant on with us. Good to see LaWanda Tillman. We're going to give her some love. She is still nursing Reverend Thurman Tillman, and so she has been like A1. She gets the All-Star MVP award. So LaWanda Tillman, we are looking forward to Pastor's return, and we thank you for keeping us updated and sticking by your man's side. I like that. I like seeing stick by your man. I mean, I like that. And I know you want him to be well so he could take you to the Golden State game, but that's besides the point. Patty is on, and she's been since last Friday, so she has not been on the Space Coast. She's been snowed in. Kathy Boggs is on with us. Talia, Miss Strawberry, good to see you, ma'am. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Roly Poly. Roly Poly is right on Barnard Street. So I'm going to do a day. I'm going to get with Tim. We're going to come up with some Friday Night Live specials, and we'll just meet there, and we'll just eat. It's some good food. There's some good things over there I really like. Tamika, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sabrina Robinson, hello. Good to see you. Takoa is on. Hello. Stacy Kopic is on. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mama Charlotte has jumped in, so good to see you as well. And good to see Patricia Dupont. I got a lot of Patricias on here. Angie Scott from the DMV is on, and Catherine Humans, hello to you. And Erica is on, and I see Maya. So let me let you all know, Erica and Candace, who we love, who I adore, they are moving from the area. And so I want Elder Erica and Pastor Candace and my sweetheart Maya to know how much I love them and how much I appreciate them and what a difference they've made in our life, and certainly as a part of our Friday night family. They can move, but they still have to be a part of Friday Night Live, because Friday Night Live is everywhere. So I love you, Maya. Love you, Maya. Bree, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And Alfonso is celebrating the grand opening at the 201 Lounge. Yes, but you know where I am, right? So Aunt Ollie is on. Gail McLemore is on. Thank you. And of course, thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate you. and certainly appreciate River Street Sweets. It is our premier candy place, 50 years here in Savannah. And so if you ever want your guilty pleasure, just go there and tell yourself it's all sugar-free, but it's so good. So thank you. Let's see. Tracy Capers, my cousin. Good to see you. I appreciate you as well. And I got the message, and I'm going to try to come to the rescheduled event. Rosalie is on. Hello, Rosalie. Gail Spencer is on. Shannon is on. Hello. Lamb, hello. Good to see you. Cedric Phillips, body fine. Good to see you, sir. Bequan Green, our MLK Trailblazer. Congratulations. And it was a good showing this week. Nicole Simmons is on. Good to see you, ma'am. Audrey King is not on, Tam because she hadn't spoken. So if you come in the room and you don't speak, you're not in here. So Paul, good to see Paul on. Everybody say hey to Paul. Good to see you. Deborah Houston is on as well. And the Hardnets love me and Friday Night Live. And we are going to miss you, Erica and Candace. Joycette is on. Good to see you, Margarita. Good evening to you. Andrew, I hope there was some Netflix and soup going on as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is Friday. Maria, thank you for joining us. It is Friday Night Live. It is Friday night somewhere. Lula Ross, good to see you. Good to see my for real sister Tasha on. Good to see you. Christy Pinckney, today is her birthday. So we're going to give some love to Christy Pinckney because today is her birthday. She is like 100 years old today. Katrina, hello. Dagara, thank you for joining us. Cynthia Moore is on. Sandra Wilson, good to see you. And y'all know I love me some Maureen Walker. I love Momo, and so giving her some love. So good evening. Sylvia Allen is on. Hello, good to see Pastor Charles P. Robertson Sr., my good brother and friend. Sally Walden, good to see you as well. Elaine Elliott, a lot to talk about tonight, and I am going to get to it. Aaron McFadden is on as well. Veronica Williams, good to see you. Sylvia Allen, Elaine Lucas is on. Is this like the Elaine Lucas from Macon? Like the Elaine Lucas from Macon? Like Elaine Lucas, like the Elaine Lucas. Good to see Tamika Williams on as well. Hey, Pinky, good to see you. Thank you. As well, Cynthia Johnson, not my mother, Cynthia Johnson, but Cynthia Johnson is on. Marjorie Young, who is our small business maven, she is on. We love Riverview. Vonda, good to see you. Patricia Brown, hello. Brother Trey is on. Good to see you. Vanessa Taylor, again, heavily loving, happy birthday to Miss Mozella Sams, which is Mama Charlotte's mother. So hello, Deloach, Selena and Herbert, good to see you. Teresa as well. Erica, I will get to that in a moment. And Alicia, yes, ice is falling. Monica, hello, thank you. It is Friday night. It has been a wild week, and I'm so glad that Friday is here. Every day has felt like Friday. And so thank you all for joining us on Friday Night Live. Wherever we are in the world, it is Friday night, and we are glad to make it, because if we got to Friday night, that means we got here together. And so I'm grateful for another 7 days around the sun. Pamela, good to see you. Good to see Adrian Crawford on. Good to see my brother Darnell Pullen on it as well. Chantel Riley's happy Friday. And so we're going to start off the way we always start off. Good to see you, Krista. Like the page, right? Like the page. Like the page. Like the page. All right? Some of y'all get on here every Friday night and you don't even follow my page. Follow the page. Can you do that? First thing I want you to do, follow the page, right? Second thing I want you to do is to share the page. I want you to share this video. We share everything else that's insignificant. I want you to share this live. Share it. Can y'all do that for me? Mama will be 81 on the 30th. Sarah Burns is on. Latron is on. Judy Jones is on. Big Red ain't playing with them. She's on. Can y'all share the page, please? Can y'all do it? Y'all know I know when you do it or not, right? That's it. Okay, yeah. Share the page. Oh, come on. Just go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share it. Wanda Childs is on. Hello. Crystal Creations is on. Yeah. Come on. Share it for me. Come on. You know I'm looking right at you. Go ahead and share it right quick. Come on. Do this for me. Do it for me. Do it for me. Come on. Do it for me right now. Yeah, do it for me. What am I drinking? It's really not. It's ginger ale, but the cup that it's in, it turns when it's cold. It turns the cup blue, and then when it's hot, it turns the cup red. So, but anyway, go ahead. Y'all are sharing. Very good. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. That's the first thing I want you to do. Second thing is we always do. We're gonna send out love. As y'all know, Tara was on. Our girl Tara was on last week. So thank you. So let's go ahead and give some love to Tara. Hashtag Tara is strong, right? Lorianne, thank you. Yes, they are, but we're getting them back in. I'll let you know about that momentarily. All right, let's get that in. Thank you. We want to share the good news, right? So we want you to share it. So we send out love to our girl Tara. So we're sending out love for that. Thank you. Good to see Michelle and Mr. Bill on. Then, of course, we send out love to our lupus warriors. All right. We send out love to our lupus warriors. Yes. Rosis. All right. We're doing it. Barbara Foster, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead. Let's get that out. Then we do multiple sclerosis. Let's get that out as well. Right? We're just lifting up. We're lifting up love. We believe that there is a collective, connective fiber in love. Zelfia, good to see you. And so we just lift up these folks. Good to see the elevator, Katina Pollen, on with us as well. So we send out just mad love, right? And that's what we're doing. We're sending out some mad love. Good to see Derek White on as well. Thank you, Lou Phelps. I appreciate that. Lou Phelps from the Savannah Business Journal. Savannah is like it's one of our top newspapers, right? All right, so we're sending out that for multiple sclerosis. And for our good friend, Reverend Thurman Tillman, we're going to send out love for TNT. So go ahead and send out that love for TNT. That's what we do. So let's go ahead and get that out as well. And then we're going to send out one more. I got a new one today. Yeah, we're going to get that out. Come on, get it out. Get that love out. Audrey King is on. Good to see you, ma'am. Hope you're doing well. Waiting on an answer for that little thing. Ebony T, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And today, we send out love for Pastor Tillman as he continues to recover. And today, for my wonderful, great friends, for Candace and for Erica and for Maya, or for Maya, Candace and Erica, this is for you. I'm giving that as well. Oh, wow. All right, I did not know that Bishop Rogers had a mild stroke. That's our friend as well, so we're sending out love for Bishop Rogers, and I will check on him. But if you can go ahead and do hashtag CEM and do a heart, and then do a prayer. This is prayer, love and prayers for Candace, Erica, and Maya. Good to see Delandria Smith on. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate that. So we appreciate sending out that and think of Bishop Rogers in your prayers. So we know he is a mighty, mighty man. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Vita, hello, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. All right. So thank you all for joining us tonight. You know we have built community here. Tonight is week number 253. Week number 253. Every single week for 253 weeks. This is the 253rd time that we have been together on a Friday night. Every single Friday night for 1,771 days. Every single Friday night for 4 years and 10 months. Every single Friday night for 58 months. We have been together. We have built community. Good to see you, Catherine. We have been together. It is not me, it is us. We have built community right here in Savannah, Georgia, that now extends all over the world. We were in the darkness of COVID in 2020 on March the 20th, and we said we were going to get together, and 253 weeks later, we are still together. We have gained, we have lost, we have cried, we have suffered, we have triumphed, we ate, and we are still together. And so I'm so grateful for all of you for what we have been able to do for 253 weeks in a row. So, Dr. Bell, we spell consistency, 253 weeks. We have done it together. Keisha, thank you very much. It is us, and we are still together, So thank you all so much for joining us, and glad that you're here. So a couple of things I want to tell you, right? And then we'll go to what you want to tell us. Tony, good to see you. So the first thing is this. Wild Week. We had a great MLK celebration. Almost 300. Hey, Janine Glover, good to see you. Almost 300 units. And it was a beautiful day here in Savannah. And then the snow came. And it was a really interesting snow day. Y'all loved the snow. Then the ice came. And y'all prayed for the snow, but with the snow comes the ice. And so the ice came, and we've been in the middle of ice. So a couple of things you need to know. First of all, the Talmadge Bridge is now open. We don't anticipate closing it tonight. I also am suspending my emergency order. There is still ice out there, and there are people who have their cars are flipping over. And if you have not been on the Truman Parkway or Veterans Parkway or 516, you will see people flipping over. Why? Because you're driving on pavement, and all of a sudden you hit ice. And that is why, thank you, Keith, I appreciate that. You're driving, and then all of a sudden you hit ice. If you're going to go out, be careful. There's been a lot of melting today. Now, Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Tonight, expect a low of 24 degrees.
All right. So it's 34 degrees now. 2 more degrees, that water is freezing. Tonight is going to go down to 24 degrees, which means all of that is going to be frozen. All of it is going to be frozen. So again, I need you all to make sure. Lou, no, we're not going to buy these no sand trucks. I mean, we're just not going to do it. We could have spread sand. We didn't want to spread sand because the sand becomes mud. When it melts, it becomes mud, and then it clogs up our drainage system. So we actually talked about some sand. We may put down a very little bit of sand, but not much sand at all because it becomes mud. So for us, we want to make sure. I don't know. On first day we had 5, but there's been a lot more because some of y'all been getting out there and y'all been flying. Good to see Sandra on. Good to see you, Vaney. Cat is not running tomorrow. It's still a little too dangerous to put those big buses out there. So no Cat today or tomorrow as well. We're not picking up trash until Monday. So just put your trash out. We'll get to it. But I wanted to make sure that you were aware. Good to see you, James. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for that heads up about the Kroger on Gwinnett Street, because I went there after I talked to you. Shauna, it is going to freeze tonight. you know, good to see Lacey Roberts on. And yes, people are driving too fast. Barbara Klein, good to see you. Zane, we missed you. Tanya, that's a lot of kitty litter. And so we've been telling people, if you're going to go out, make sure you slow down. And why you have to be careful is this. You might be fine, but people flying by you and then they start spinning and they lose control of the car. Good to see Marion Goldwire on. Good to see Angelique Camille on. Thank you. Kathy, hello. James lets us know Kroger's closes at 9 o'clock tonight. Kim B, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Leo Ladybug is on as well. Yes, fire trucks are running. Catherine, thank you. Natasha, good to see you. And Hattie White, Carolyn Bryant, good to see all of you. Again, for us, it's about keeping people safe. So we didn't want our non-essential team to be out on these streets. Thank you, Kathy. So we kept them in. And so that means we are a little behind on our services. Christian Monet, thank you. I just want y'all to exercise, please. Exercise, please. Some, hey, Marianne. Thank you, Patricia. Exercise some caution. Michelle, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Somebody asked about you, Michelle, by the way. You know, if you don't have to, just don't. And Stella, good to see you as well. Because again, you might be able to control you, but ICE is a whole game changer. And then also, you know, you go spinning all over the place, but somebody else goes spinning. And I saw cars today literally flipped over. Shauna, yes, there was a house fire on Millen Street of a house that we believe was unoccupied. It might have been a squatter, but the person is deceased. Good to see Glenda Jones, the Honorable Glenda Jones is on. And, of course, the phenomenal Stephanie Baptiste has joined us. Billy, I think we'll be back to normal by Monday. The temperatures are going up each day. We are not under a state of emergency. Again, I'm going to suspend that shortly. Yvonne Beavers, good to see you. Thank you. Butina, thank you for joining us as well. And yes, Glenda did a great job in the parade. It is like herding cats, 283 some-odd units. It was a lot. So, parks and stuff, again, we are getting ourselves back. Good to see you, Carrie, getting ourselves back to operating position. Your family has a concern. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you'd rather talk to our cemetery staff, but let me know. I mean, because it's still going to require another conversation. So if you want to, I can connect you to them. Lita says some folks are playing in the snow. Linda Cornelius, good to see you. Thank you, Billy. Yes, it'll be warmer over the next couple of days, so keep that in mind. So, a couple of things two things you really need to know, and then we'll take whatever it is you want to talk about. The first thing you need to know is that we have posted a notice, okay? And this notice is about a homestead exemption. And you need to understand very clearly what this is about, because as usual, sometimes people want to read what they want to read or not read the whole thing and take it out of context. So we are hosting 3 public hearings because we intend to opt out of the homestead exemption. If you will remember, we voted upon as a state to get a statewide homestead exemption, right? So that is called House Bill 581. 581. And so the state has this homestead exemption called House Bill 581. The city of Savannah, Chatham County, Pooler, Bloomingdale, Portwood, we all plan to opt out of it. Why do we opt out of it? We're opt-outing it because we already have Stevens Day. Stevens Day is the most progressive, most protective homestead exemption in the state. The reason why the state got a homestead exemption is because they wanted to have what Chatham County had. We have Stevens Day. So because we want to keep Stevens Day, we have to opt out of the state's homestead exemption. Okay? Understand that? Mikhail, yes. Okay. Very good. But let's be very clear. So the homestead exemption, we don't want House Bill 581. We don't want the state exemption because the state's exemption is not as good as the Stevens Day that we already have. So if we don't opt out of it, then we lose the protections of Stevens Day and we have to take what everybody else has. We don't want what everybody else has. So we have to turn around and say, no thank you, state, but we have to have 3 public hearings to do that. So when you see people getting all out of, we're not getting rid of your homestead exemption, we have to opt out of the state's exemption so that you can keep what you have. So Delandria, Stevens Day it's named after Ron Stevens and Burke Day. They are two, well, the late Burke Day and Ron Stevens. Ron Stevens still serves in the legislature, right? So our homestead exemption is called Stevens Day. It is a homestead exemption that is equal to the difference between your current fair market value and the adjusted base value in the year prior to the homestead application. So basically what it does is it freezes your value so it holds your taxes into check. All right? So, and I'll put some of this in here so that you will have it, so you'll know what it is. But this is a great exemption that we have had here for at least 20 years. Okay? And if you own your home, you already have access to this, the homestead exemption called Stevens Day, and I'm putting that in here right now. Okay? Good to see Irish Bruton, good to see you. Dodeker! Good to see you. So we already have the best homestead exemption in the state. The homestead exemption is only good for you in the house that you own. Renters cannot get a homestead exemption. It does not apply to rental property or any of that other stuff, okay? It does not apply to none of that stuff. It only applies to the house that you live in. So this house that I live in, I can have a homestead exemption on here. I can't have it anywhere else. But the best protection in the state is the Stevens Day. So because we have the best and the state is trying to catch up, we know that ours is still better than what the state has. So in order for us to keep what we have, then we have to opt out of the states. We're basically telling the state, no thank you, we'll keep our own. I hope that makes sense to you all. Hey, Andre, good to see you. So it locks you into it, and so I don't want, hey, Jackie, good to see Spencer White the third. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Billy's asking a good question. Well, because it's a state law, so basically it put everybody into it. And so only a few communities are opting out. So Chatham County is going to opt out. Augusta is going to opt out. We already have something better. So why would we want, this is really for places that don't have a homestead exemption. And so ours is better, and we want to opt out. We have to have 3 public hearings. Y'all don't trip about this. Don't stress out about this. We're not pulling a fast one. Yes, if your property changes hands, you do have to refile if your property to your new property. It's only for you in the property that you are currently in, okay? You only have to file for it once. Some of y'all may not even have it. So please don't buy into people. You're going to see a notice of public hearings. You're going to see us say that we intend to opt out of homestead exemption. In other words, we don't want House Bill 581. We want what we got. All right? So I hope that answers your question about that. Second thing I wanted to tell you about is that when you don't when you plan to fail, um, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So our city is engaged. Well, let me see. With Dr. Moore, um, well, Dr. Moore, why don't you live in Savannah? Why are you in Richmond Hill? Dr. Moore, I mean, I understand Richmond Hill, but why aren't you in Savannah? Dr. Moore, we want you in Savannah. Come on. Stevens Day is for, I think Stevens Day is just for Savannah, Chatham County. But you can, come on, Dr. Moore, come on. And we're welcome. We're glad to just, y'all give her some love. Dr. Aurelia Moore is here. So we'll give you some love, but you can move to Savannah. It's okay. Kenya Baker, hey, Kenya, hope you are doing well. Um, so, um, let me see. So that's what. Yeah. So when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so one of the things that I have insisted upon in our second term is for our city to engage on a strategic plan, and we have charged staff to help us to be able to get this together. This is how we do business. Strategic meaning looking into the future, coming up with strategy, and then tactics. To be able to get us to where it is we need to be. Now, Ethel, the city will be open on Monday. We're not. I already gave Ethel already gave the update, but we're back and rolling. No cat tomorrow. We'll be back things on Monday. But anyway, so back to our strategic plan. It's called GPS, Savannah GPS, and so for us, we want you to engage in our strategic plan. It means nothing for your elected servants to plan for you. All right? We want you to help us to plan with you for the greatest city on earth. We are the greatest city on earth because of you. And so I am asking you, particularly our Friday Night Live family, to help lead us in this community engagement for our strategic plan. There's a survey that's involved. We're going to have sessions that I want you to go to. I need you to be really engaged in this because people will sit around and they will say, oh, well, this, and they don't know this, and they don't know that, and blah, 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 blah. And then they don't know. And then whatever happens to them, happens to them. And I refuse to have you all to be in this situation where whatever happens to you happens to you. All right, y'all, we're in this situation right now in a way, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Good to see you, Penicia. Good to see you, Bernice. Sharon Mitchell. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Um, Darnell, I actually am working on, I just got finished. I led a national task force on AI for governments. And so we're getting use policies, ethics, and all of that. So we are working on with that now. Nakia, we will know buses won't run tomorrow. We'll make a decision tomorrow about Sunday. It just depends on how the roads are. But I want you all to take this. I want you to take this this thing, okay? I want you all to be a part of this, okay? And so it is a survey. I want you to be a part of it. I want you to get in and give us your voice. If you are not a part, then people sit there and complain, and then they never ever did anything about it. Thank you, Miss Ethel. You are very, very welcome. Leslie, good evening to you. But yeah, Darnell, we're working on having our plan. Oh, I know, no, it's not a Penicia, it's Penicia. Penicia. Penny, I think it's Penicia. Yeah, so, um, but there it is. Savannah GPS is um, our way of dealing with our strategic direction of our city. This is a great opportunity for you to be involved. We want to hear your voice. You matter, and we are listening. You know, you saying something on Facebook doesn't mean as much as you being a part and helping us chart our future. We're going to have a variety of meetings starting next week, and we want you to be involved in this. And so please take a look at this and understand the goals that council has set, and we want you to be a part of that, all right? So please be a part of that, okay? Sarah Malone, she's saying hello. Rita, good to see you. Yes, Billy, Billy, if you go to that website, you will see the meeting. So right now we have, let me see, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 7 meetings planned. 1 virtual, and 1, 2, 3, 6 other meetings planned. So we have all of that planned to get you involved and to be able to get you engaged. So it is all a part of that, and we want you to do that, okay? Want you to be a part. Want you to be a part. Don't want you to be left behind as we continue to plan, okay? Those that are involved, engaged, help to chart our future. And so for me, I believe that thank you, LaTron, I appreciate it. The vision is yet for an appointed time. You have to write the vision and make it plain. And so for us, we are going to write the vision and we're going to make it plain. Because when I leave office, hopefully we'll be working on that, okay? No, I didn't say penicillin. I call it Panacea. I think I always pronounce it wrong, so I call it penny. But anyway, please go ahead, get engaged, get involved in this. I'll be holding a couple of other sessions. We'll get you involved in that. Maybe we'll do a live Friday night one. Good to see Pastor Thurman Neal Tillman on. Good to see you, sir. I hope you are doing better. I am seeing videos of you showing off and doing better. I want you to know your Friday Night Live family is thinking of you, praying for you, and we're certainly excited that you are doing better. Do not rush it, and do everything that Dr. Tillman tells you to do, okay? All right. Yeah, write the vision, make it plain. For in the end, it shall speak, it will not tarry, right? And really, it says write it in big letters. That's another translation. Write it in big letters so that we can read it on the run. And that's the thing. We get busy. We want to write it in big letters. We want to encapsulate it in our city's DNA so that when we say Savannah will be a safe, environmentally healthy, and economically thriving community for all, that we are moving in a direction. What does that look like? Robert, I'm going to post this right now for you so you'll have it. All right? So, well, yeah, we are serious about that. So, that was all I have. Are there any questions, anything I can answer from you tonight? Again, I know you saw more of me than you wanted to see this week, and I apologize. Leave in August. Wait, back up. Leave what in August? Leave what? LaTron, what are you talking about? I don't know what LaTron is talking about. All right, Rasta Tasha, good to see you. Thank you, Brandy. Please be a part. Be a part of this. We got to hear. I mean, Savannah's different. Leave in August. Who's leaving? Ain't anybody going nowhere. I'm leaving in 2 years. 2 years. 2 years, 11 months, and 7 days. I'm up out of here. Anything cool going on? No. I didn't mean that, LaTron. I'm not leaving in August. I'm leaving in 2 years, 11 months, and 7 days. I will be walking up out of here. Peace. But the fact is that we don't plan for the day. We plan for tomorrow. Thank you, Mo. I love me some Momo. But we plan for tomorrow. We're planning for our children. We're planning for the future. We're planning for how do we protect neighborhoods, how do we create corridors for businesses to do well, how do we make sure that Savannah remains a residential city first and a commercial city second. Happy birthday tomorrow to Miss Earthel Witherton. And Miss Barbara's birthday is January 28th. Happy birthday. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you. Um, where am I going, Lamb? I'm going to the house. Uh, January 1st, 2028. I'm going to have a beard. I'm going to be sitting around with a t-shirt on and some shorts watching Twilight Zone. So we want our community to plan for tomorrow. Thank you, Joyce. And so this is our way of being able to do that, right? Um, Miss Ethel, I am going. Thank you, sir. Miss Darnell, I appreciate you. Thank you, Patty and Billy. I appreciate you. Again, do me a favor, y'all. Go ahead and do this survey. And again, um, I have my thoughts, right? But the fact is that you didn't, this is your opportunity to weigh in on our direction, and we want you to be a part of this. So please go ahead, and I'm keep dropping this in here, how you all could be a part of this great event coming up. Um, I want you all to be a part, be a part, be a part. So any other questions? Anything else I can answer? Now, somebody's told me, I don't know if this is true. Somebody's telling me, wait a minute, let me see. Wait, just hold on a second. Brandy, thank you. I wanted to see something before I do that. Wow. So let me tell you, and I hate to hear this, but it's true. It apparently, um, Jeanette Pearson passed away, um, and Jeanette Pearson was one of our great Friday Night Livers, and apparently she has passed away. And somebody just sent me a message, um, and I think she was on last week. Um, but it appears that she's passed away. So I hope that's not true. Um, but I'm getting a couple of messages that says that she did pass away. Jeanette Pearson, who was one of our faithful Friday Night Livers. So um, I hope it's not true. Um, but that's what they're saying. Um, that's what they're saying. So all right. So I'm hearing that it did happen. So um, we'll definitely keep you informed. But Jeanette was one of our good Friday Night Livers, um, and I'm just a little shocked about it. So, because I didn't even hear that she was sick, but she definitely was a great Friday Night Liver as well. So, um, yeah. So I'll keep you all updated about that. Hey, Coach Cassell Bell, as well. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Again, um, you know, many of you may have never met her, but you met her through our community, and so she was with us on Friday nights, and hence she became a part of our family. So, Rose, still Rose, thank you for joining us as well. Um, yeah, like I said, I hope that it's not true, but it appears that it is. So, I'm just looking right quick. Yeah. Mm, okay. Yeah. Um, Good to see Wendy on. Katina, good to see you. Hello. But yeah, so we'll figure out. Okay, so Linda's saying it is true as well. So thank you. Um, we'll figure out what's going on. All right. I do not know about snow. I cannot have no more snow right now. Terry, I do not know. I do not know. So, but I will find out. Anyway, thank you all so much for being a part of our Friday night live family. Thank you for being a part of our community. Um, hey, Cookie, good to see you as well. Um, yeah, so it's those things. But for us, again, we build community. So um, she had a thank you, Miss Ethel. We have a great family, and so we are all together and being together. Elaine, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate you all for who you are and what you need. Shauna, matter of fact, her husband, my big brother Dan Slice Kennedy, passed away 2 years ago this week. So I know she's remembering him. So I know we'll give you some love as well, Tasha. Shauna, give you some love as well. Ross and Tasha, do not use the word snow. That word is not even used around here, okay? Just shh, shh, shh. All right, we're not using that word. Um, Thank you, Miss Patricia. Y'all continue to be safe and warm. Thank you, Dita Joe. Um, Work with us, y'all. We'll keep you updated, and you know, stay up the street. If you don't have to go, um, don't. Just don't. Again, people are still driving like nuts out there, and stuff is happening all over the place. So, but thank you all so much, Kim. Thank you. Check on your neighbors. Thank you for being who you are, Alicia. Good to see you. Thank you for being amazing. Most importantly, thank you all for being Savannah Strong. Thank you all. Good night.